welcome to another episode of 5 Minute Tech, where members of the SSCL Digital Literacy Services staff offer you helpful tips and tricks regarding personal technology usage in 5 minutes or less. This week we're going to talk about the difference between the Windows Explorer folder found on Windows XP, Vista, and 7 computers and the File Explorer folder found on Windows 8 computers. And in fact, I will tell you right up front that those folders, despite the fact there's a different name for Windows 8, it does exactly the same thing. It offers you quick and easy access to the default place your computer saves your documents, photos, videos, and music files. So having said that, we're looking at a Windows 7 computer in front of us, and you find that folder that represents Windows Explorer in the bottom left-hand corner. It's just a little bit to the right of the Start menu icon here, which is the Windows flag. So if I go just about an inch to the right, there is the folder, the Windows Explorer folder, and I'm going to open that. And I'm going to have to tilt the camera just a little bit because I can't show the whole screen with this particular setup. So if I tilt the camera and try not to be too jerky about it as I do it, you'll be able to see what it says there. It says Libraries. Open a library to see your files and arrange them by folder, date, and other properties. These pretty little pictures really are just folders. These are the default locations your computer puts documents. In the Documents folder you'd find Word files, PDFs, you'd find Excel files. In the Music folder you'd find music files. Could be music that you've downloaded from the Amazon Music Store, could be music that comes from a CD you've put in your computer drive. Videos, the default place for, say, family videos that you've inputted to your computer from a digital camera or portable video camera. Pictures, the default place for photos. And you'll notice if you look close here that you can actually get into any of these folders by clicking on the icons here. You can also go over here to the left. That's probably the fastest way to do it. I can click on Documents. This shows me all the stuff in the Documents folder on my computer, and I've got a lot of folders there, so there are documents within the folders. Music. There's not much music on this computer because it's a staff computer, but we do have iTunes on these computers for tutorial purposes, and there are a couple of songs, Sleep Away, Made with Flax and Hair, that are in there courtesy of Microsoft. But you could have hundreds or thousands of songs on your computer, and this is the default place your computer would put them. Pictures, ditto that with photos. You can, up here in the top right hand corner, it says Arrange by Folder. You can actually change that. You can have it be month or day, so you can set it up whichever way you find the most visually pleasing. Videos, there's only one video on this computer. It actually is a Microsoft insert called Wildlife, but if you had family videos on your portable video player or on your phone and you inputted them into your computer would by default put them in here. If you look at the left here, it also says Computer. Now this is the place you'll see whatever devices you have plugged into your computer as well as the external drive. This local disk C is the external drive on the computer, but you'll look, it says local disk F. This is actually an external hard drive I have plugged into this computer. Basically I use it to back up my files just in case, heaven forbid, the computer should crash. I have a backup copy. Local disk J is a shared network drive. But if you had, say, a Kindle or an iPad or a digital camera or a Kodak PlaySport, which is what I'm recording these videos on, if you had those plugged into your computer, they would show up here too, or an iPad or an iPhone, and you could double click the line that said Kindle or iPad to access the content on the device. So, if you have photos on your iPad and you want to put them on your computer, that's how you would quickly access the folders on your iPad to drag those photos onto your computer. And this in a nutshell is the Windows Explorer folder on a Windows 7 machine. Now I'm going to get out of that and I'm going to try not to be too jerky as I move the camera to the left so you can see the Windows 8 machine. But I do have to adjust the camera just a little bit, so there we go. So this is Windows 8, and when a Windows 8 computer comes up, it has this scary tile side, which really isn't too scary, it's just kind of like a tablet. But we want to get to the desktop side, so you should have a tile on your start screen, and you just click that or tap it, and this takes you to your desktop side. And lo and behold, if you go down here on the left hand corner past the Windows 8 flag and the Internet Explorer icon, there is a folder. And this one is called File Explorer, but guess what? If you get into it and you tap it the right way to open it correctly, instead of bringing up a menu, which is what I just did there, you'll see we've got a Documents folder, music, videos, pictures, downloads, just like we had on the Windows 7 machine. The Kingston is actually a flash drive plugged into this computer, and I have to say, I like the way Windows 8 displays this better. I like having the Downloads folder, which you would access, I think, more recently than your desktop or your recent places, because your desktop is right here. Just click on that, and it'll take you to your desktop. But if we had a Kindle plugged into this or a digital camera, it would show up down here, and then you could just click on it to see what's in the folder, like the Kingston. Here's a flash drive. I'm going to open that. And sorry about the menu, folks. I'm used to using a mouse. So there we go. These are a bunch of photos, just to show you what it looks like to have photos on a flash drive, except for the ones with music notes. Those are Microsoft Music files that I transferred to this flash drive just so I could show you what it looks like. But that in a nutshell is, the difference between Windows Explorer, found on Windows XP, Vista, and 7 machines, and File Explorer, found on Windows 8 computers. So it pretty much does the same thing. And I notice I'm a little over, so I will try next week to get it in 5 minutes or less. This video has been a presentation of the SSCL Digital Literacy Services team. And if you have any questions about the content in this video or any of the videos of our series, please let us know. You could call us at 936-3713 or send an email to diglit@stls.org. That's diglit@stls.org. Thanks for watching.